right? But why? The body is great. The mindset's even better. The body is great. Don't get me wrong, but the mindset's so much better. It's green. Also cringe. Been thinking, God. Also cringe. Been thinking, God put you in my place. It's not cringe at all. I asked God, yo, you know what? I'm in the gym today. I'm in the gym. I don't even listen to music anymore. I don't even listen to music anymore in the gym. I walk around in the gym. I'm the fucking best at this shit. I serve millions of people. Every day, I'm serving millions of people. I'm helping the most people. I'm the best at this shit. I'm the one. I'm the man. That's me. I do this shit. I help more people than anybody in this fucking industry. I help people. I'm just fucking doing my abs. And I'm speaking to myself like that. I fucking do this. And nope, nothing breaks me. I can keep pushing forward. So it's like that self-talk. So I don't even listen to music anymore. Fuck it. So it's what do we tell ourselves on a daily fucking basis that makes the biggest difference. And so if we get ourselves to have congruent habits with who we ultimately want to be, what's your purpose in life? Your purpose in life is to understand that your life is your purpose. It's to simply look at your life, get rid of everything that causes you shame, guilt, doubt, fear, and regret. To get rid of all that, stay the path of positive habits, and you will stay in alignment. And with that, you gain clarity, right? You gain clarity. The reason I can move and speak a certain way because I have clarity, because my habits are in alignment with who I want to be. The reason you don't have clarity is because who you want to be is not in alignment with what you're doing every day. Your diet is not in alignment with the way you want to look and feel. Maybe your job is not in alignment with what you ultimately want to be doing. Your relationship might not be in alignment with the kind of relationship you want to have. Your daily spiritual habits are not in alignment with the connection you want to have with God. So of course you're gonna feel off the tracks. When you're on the track, it's smooth. Off the track, things are bumpy. So we must understand that everything starts from the beginning of the fucking day. And it starts with just simple gratitude. Simply fucking it's gratitude. Can you stream Fortnite? No, brother, I can't go back to Fortnite. I think I'll fucking fall into addiction. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll probably put that down. Back out. I love a song. You know? Yeah. It's deep, man. I'm all about digging deeper. But you gotta be careful, because once you start to dig deeper, just pray that today to being present and grateful for what I have. Yeah, it's gratitude, an attitude of gratitude. Because we suffer more when there's 99 great things going in our life, and the one thing not going good in your life you look at, forget about it. Everything else is kind of like God's like, damn, bro, you really gonna be like selfish? Like, at least you have food in the fridge. Some people don't even have food for like a week. I like the way you live your life doesn't correctly with God's plan. Ever feel like the way you live your life doesn't correct with God's plan? Of course, bro, in the past, of course. In the past, absolutely. That's why we must watch everything we think and everything we do. We have to have we have to make the unconscious conscious. Sorry. I'll run into you someday. I'll say thank you for changing my mind. Yeah. You don't have to hope. You know we live in Florida, right? I know you live in Florida. I live in Florida, right? There is no hope. It's simply making anything happen in life. You repent and turn from your bad decision. But no, because it's sin, repent, sin, repent, sin, repent, sin, repent. It doesn't work that way. Jesus already paid your debt off. It's like, Natty, you have 20 grand in debt. I pay it. I pay it off. You're like, thank you so much, Alex. And then you're like, a week later, Alex, I'm so sorry I got into debt. I'm like, stop, I already paid it off for you. Then you come back, a week later, Alex, I'm sorry I'm in debt. Stop apologizing. I already paid it off. A week later, Alex, I'm so sorry for being in debt. Shut the fuck up. I already paid the debt off. Stop. And it makes me look I did nothing for you. Because you keep apologizing. I already did it for you. Right? That's how it works with Jesus. Jesus came here and saved us all from our sins, yet you're still over here repenting. Repent, repent, repent. I'm like, he already did it for us. Stop. How about instead of making the same fucking mistake over and over again, you change your habits? But it's lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. It's a lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. That's it. Well, me at Costco Sunday. Costco. Weekends. Costco. I have a Sam's Club in Come on, baby. Hello, Santiago. Good job, brother. 3 pounds down too. Hello, fine home painting. You paint homes? I don't have a home. But if I have a home, you sound nice. So, Sina. Buenos dias, everybody. I just had to get my coffee, Don. I love coffee. You can tell someone about themselves without knowing them. No, you know why? You know why? Because we're all the fucking same. Your pain, my pain, your pain, my pain. It's all the same. We're all the same internally. We are. We're not that different. You shit, I piss. It's all the same. But when you do it, when you do internal work, you start to realize, motherfucker, we're all the fucking same. We all fucking deal with the same emotions. We all kind of have the same thoughts. We're not that different. And so because I know me so well, I know you to the core. Not the surface level, not the, oh, this is my favorite show, but this is my favorite color. I really like that dress. Oh, I like those shoes. No, I know the insides of you because I've been within myself. The things that really fucking matter. Eggs, anyone? See, sir, please, some whippy toast. Yeah, fuck it. Send it fucking home, baby. After yesterday, I love pain. You learn. Ali had a great experience today. You look like Justin Bieber. I guess thank you. It's shaping up to be a great day, Alex. How are you doing, man? I'm doing great, brother. Great. Yeah, Ali had a great transformation yesterday. Ali's been, how long you been in my program for? About a week now? Yeah. Whole different mental shift. Motherfucker, I'm the fucking best at this shit. Right, good. I'm proud of you, Ali. Very proud of you. Oh, I need to charge my phone. Give me more coffee. Yeah, Ali's. It's because we're just constantly. All we're doing is raising each other's levels. We're just raising each other's baseline level of discipline. That's all me and Ali are doing. Anyone that's in my fucking car. I did a week in school community and then a week in this program. Fucking life-changing. Fuck therapy. Not fuck therapy, but fuck therapy. Well, you got slobber all over you, buddy. Where am I at? What am I doing? I'm missing something. Oh, that's what I'm fucking gonna do. Let me try this. The only one want to for a week before that. 100%. 100%. It's shaping up to be a great day. I like that attitude. It is shaping up to be a great day. It is gonna be a great day. 100%. And even if we're met with circumstances that do not favor us, that's okay, right? I stay on the path, watching you helps. Of course, bro. It's not. It's straight and never straight, right? Marcus Aurelius. We will fall off the path at times. It's just part of life. How fast can you get back on the path, right? But if you're consistently falling off the path, then there's nothing wrong with getting help. I'm one of the very few people who actually does this. You can find fitness coaches left and right, but I'm not just a fitness coach. Right? My clients can attest to that. All my people, you guys can attest to that. That's why I'm coming here and sell you fucking supplements. Yeah, get this fat burner, get this shit. Fuck supplements. You need 3 supplements. Multivitamin, protein powder, and some creatine. That's all you fucking need. Everything else is heart. Everything else is heart and mindset. That's it. Everything else, it's already within you. Everything else you need. Yeah, my macros, absolutely. But what we need to do is we need to get this this and this in alignment with your daily process, your daily habits, and everything else will fall in line. You don't have to chase anything in life. You have to be and become. That's it, you become. You just want to be better all the time. Oh! My mind's supposed. Yeah. Any tips on hunger, cravings, and a diet? Yeah, you tell yourself this is what fat loss feels like. You've had enough food in your life, brother. Right? You've been full for so long that you're not even used to being hungry. Being hungry is like a bad thing. Who said being hungry is a bad thing? It's not. Oh, I'm hungry. Does it look like you're starving? No, it fucking doesn't. Looks like you got 30, 40 pounds to lose. You ain't starving, my friend. Your body's just uncomfortable. Welcome to it. You've been too comfortable. Clearly it shows. Now you feel a little bit of uncomfort. A little uncomfort. You're like, oh, this isn't good. How do I solve this? I'm uncomfortable. How do I get back to being comfortable? No, motherfucker. The reason you are where you are is because every time you felt uncomfortable, you went and got comfortable. That's it. Every time you got a little hungry, here's a snack. Here's a snack. Here's this. Here's this. That's why you're where you're at. That's the issue. Oh, Allie. My motherfucking elderberries. This is like the little sweet treat that I get. I love it. We're gonna measure this shit. Go back, fool. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. Sir, be nice to me, please. I'm your friend. Who the fuck is the guy? Who are you? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do like 250. Yeah, it is, Chris. It is. Yeah. It absolutely is. I like having my whole eggs, but I might just have 1 or 2 today. Yeah, it absolutely is. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. If you're a little scared, don't be scared. I come in peace. And it's all love. I just care about you. Why? Why not? Somebody changed my life one day. I might as well pay it forward. Fuck yeah, I do, bro. I know. Sometimes I don't measure the steak. But since I'm not having 2 whole eggs today, I'm gonna have a lot more egg whites. Yeah, it's precision. It's precision. Imagine being a sniper and never looking down your scope. You're like, I see him over there. Right? Imagine playing Modern Warfare COD. You never scoop in. You're like, and then you fire from the hip. You ain't gonna hit shit, bro. You will barely hit shit. Measuring is like fucking scoping in. Precision, bro. Precision. Okay, with your little lion. Little lion. Actually, you can have the yeah. You gotta think of abundance, man. Here, you can have the ground beef. If you have a lot of carbs, you fuck What's that one? You can't just tell me that. You gotta tell me what it means. Mmm. Back it up, Terry. He was born ready. Yo, I know the fucking bananas, dog. I'm gonna have to eat a banana today. I don't want to. But if I keep my fats low, maybe I can. It can be difficult. It can be very difficult because it's not something you train yourself to do. I understand that. Like, there's just so much. Well, why try to learn yourself? It doesn't make sense, right? You know? That makes sense. What's up, my friend? Basically give and it will begin back. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck me. Salt. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Thank you, brother. I will be getting more soon. It also helps that I'm in shape, brother. That's the thing. You gotta understand, brother. It helps that I'm in shape. When you're in shape, you have tattoos, they look 10 times better. If I was really fucking fat and had tattoos, you'd be like, this guy ruined himself. He's fat and he's got fucking ugly tattoos. León. Venga. León, venga. It's Benny Vidi Vici. I'm in Jersey to get my entire back done. Hell yeah, brother. I want to get my back done as well, brother. But I'm in between, like, should I get it done, should I not get it done? Because then you won't be able to see any of this. Hi, Chuchi! How are you, Chuchi? So I'm torn between both of them. I'm good. I can't complain. Can't complain. Stacking wins. Moving forward, no matter what. Accepting what comes my way. Good, bad. Reminding myself that when adversity hits, it's just part of getting better. That's what adversity is. And that's, if we can remind ourselves anything that comes up that is not in our favor, it somehow, some way has to make us better. It's just, how long does it take you to realize that? Some people never realize that. You gotta sit, man. You gotta really sit and have a better understanding of yourself. Sit in silence. Do the inner work. Truthfully, yeah, that's what it really is. It's just do some inner work. I don't know what's meant for me when it comes to a partner. I don't know. Nice, brother. Tom, how much is this? One. Two. 162. That's fucking straight, bro. Straight gas. Straight gasolina. What's up, Poet? How are you, Poet? Poet, have you been doing your modified burpees? Or are you skipping out on them? Are you doing your modified burpees, Poet? Yeah, 100%, bro. Being fit's sick, bro. You get tattoos and you're fit, that's great. But if you don't work out and you get tattoos, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, motherfucker, why not work out? Why not get in shape? It literally only gives you better. I've been skipping it, I won't lie. First and foremost, I appreciate you being honest with me. Number two, do you understand why you feel like shit about yourself? Like, you gotta get that, right? I gave you a little blueprint. I gave you a little task that you can do them to make you feel better. But you just don't give a fuck about yourself. Like, you have to come in agreement. You think university is really important? There's so many people that know that graduate university, even doctors, that just don't feel good about themselves. Doctors, lawyers, right? It's not just about having a career. Right now, just to start the day. Good job, Fred. How do you feel? Much better about yourself. Now you have the rest of the day knowing that you fucking stacked a win. That's the thing that we have to understand. All what working out does, the appearance is a byproduct of just discipline. Give me a workout plan, brother. Motherfucking, what do I look like? Fucking Goodwill? About how you feel internally, a lot of people aren't confident. Yeah, 100%. Every time, let's go time, make it to the Yeah, 100%. That's where people you don't have external issues. You don't have relationship issues, bills. You don't have all these issues. You have internal issues. You feel me? Andy, we have a clown in here. Hello, Andy. Do you have any cool tricks for us? I can't do push-up, but I would try burpees. I would do modified burpees, brother. Modified burpees. That's about helping each other. Yeah, motherfucker. It's called good shit ain't free, and free shit ain't good. Right? Tell that to your tattoo artist. Yo, bro, help me out, dog. Just give me a free tattoo. Boy will spend fucking $1,000 on his body, but won't spend $1,000 on his body. He wants more cool tattoo being in shape. You guys put in work. Anyone go buy a tattoo. Tattoos aren't that impressive, in my opinion. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I went from 30 to fuck yeah, that's really good actually. Congrats on that one, brother. We tried over an hour here. Cheap tattoo ain't good, and good tattoo, yeah, we tried to, yeah. 150. The Gainesville's a little different. Let me do the math on that. Oh yeah. I was about the same amount. My girl charged me. Yeah, my girl, who did most of these charged me 150 an hour, 750 for the day. Yeah. Do you own a level? Is it just the angle, or is it micro? Do you own a level? Is it just the angle, or is the microwave not level, homie? What? That's a microwave. Nice, I would appreciate it. Really beautiful. Why, brother? It's literally steak and eggs. I'm in love with the girl, but I tried to her. Then you don't love her. Mm-hmm. No, my girl should charge it for half a day or full day. Half a day or full day. Let's go sit down. Bro, I just went food all over the water. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the fucking keys to life. I'll give you the fucking keys to life. You have the keys to life? Yeah. What's the issue negotiating with yourself? Stuff with that plan. You know how you, yeah. Yeah. What about it? Is there any other foods that shouldn't be? No, banana, any carb by itself will raise your level of insulin, right? You have to understand that any carb will raise your insulin, right? Any carb. If I have fucking just rice by itself, it's gonna raise my insulin. Go get him, Leon. Yeah. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him, man. Who the fuck is out there? Who you about to go fucking kill? Go get him. Go get him. Who is it? Who is it, buddy? Who is it? It's no one. Yeah, but he's awesome. It's Gucci. Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Good Lagoon. Oh, where the fuck is he? Oh. Oh. Go get him, man. Go get him, man. No, Leon won't kill anything. Leon will not kill anything. No whiteboard last day, or am I skipping it? No, after lunch. After lunch. What am I talking about? After lunch. After breakfast. Actually, after meal number 2. God bless you too, my brother. Bless the gods. Or bless God. Brother, I'm only a badass because I'm sober and I work out and I preach the word of God. If I'm being honest with you. What makes me a badass? Oh, he's such a badass. You're right. I'm not a badass at all. He is. He's such a baby, though. Hold on. I'll be right back. I need my computer. Ah, well, hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to class. Painted you a neck tattoo. This one wasn't bad. The one behind my neck was the worst. Heard of animals or like the owners? Fuck yeah, dude. He looks just like me. Leon literally looks just like me. He might as well be my son. Right, Leon? You might as well just be my son. But if I have a son, good job, Sarah. There must be a woman. Silence for all the women. Fuck off. I love this song. Well, hello. Good morning, everybody. I might have a banana. It doesn't matter, bro. I've heard the stomach one is painful as fuck. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Consistency will always supersede it. I'll be consistent as a motherfucker, bro. I've been consistent on TikTok Live for about 3 years now. It's just consistency. Eventually, it'll pick up. Every time I'm on YouTube Live, I get like 1 or 2 new subscribers, right? And like, here's my outcome. Here's my thing. I don't care about the subscribers. I don't care, right? At the end of the day, I don't do this because I get paid to stream, right? It's an outlet for me, man. It's a marketing outlet for me, right? I still get clients and things like that. For me, Longview. I'm 31. I want to do this till the day I die. Till God calls me. Just like lifting. 19 years, bro. Damn, 19 years I've been working out. And it really just comes... %. And the best way to not stop is to make sure you're making progress. Simple as that. You know? And if you're not making progress, ask. Find answers. Find answers. Be curious. Be fucking curious. If you're showing up day in and day out, you're not getting what you want. Be fucking curious. Don't accept that. I believe if he doesn't work out, he's gonna fucking end up like you. That's for sure. And it's not gonna stunt his growth. Or so scared about, oh, what if it stunts his growth? Where's the research behind that? Nice, brother. Hey, man, you rest in peace. Come on. And every day we're just learning. Most people aren't learning every day though. Do I think most people learn every day? Hell no. I think most people make the same mistake over and over again and they never learn. And I did that for a very long time with lusting. No one's perfect. But fucking progress. We can make some progress. I'm not asking for perfection. If you don't work out, I'm not saying you need to work out for an hour a day. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't work out? Great. Work out for 10 minutes today. 10 minutes, that's it. Yeah, motherfucker, is more than you did yesterday. And it's still making me, of course, bro. 20 minutes is 20 minutes. Yeah. Most people don't make mistakes. They make fucking the same habit. Yeah, it's a decision. But, look. When I used to drink, I wasn't a big drinker, but motherfucker, we'd get drunk. We'd go out Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday brunch. Motherfucker, the mimosas. Why not? But I always knew at the end of the day, the next morning, I'm like, fuck me, this is horrible. Like, it's no wonder why people can't get ahead in life. Like when I got my first hangover, I was 25 years old, bro. I didn't get my first hangover till I was 25. I'm 31. I didn't get my first hangover till I was 25. How did you stop? Motherfucker, I realized, you have to understand, bro, I've been working out for 19 years, since I was 12. I started working out because I was small, weak, bullied, right? What's up, Tan? Right? I just, and ultimately, when I started, I never really went towards drinking because I did wrestling, I did boxing, I did weightlifting. I started really working out. The working out became my way of like having excitement, right? Even when I went to parties, and everybody else was drinking, I just liked the way I looked. I never sought that out. And like my parents also kept me inside a lot, right? Started drinking at 13, yeah. Like my parents kept me inside a lot. And the thing is, of course, brother, wouldn't want it any other way. I mean, I for a long time as I lifted. Yeah. I mean, shit. My drug of choice was sex, right? There's no different than in narcotics, right? Bro, trust me. The devil says it in the book Outwitting the Devil. Lust is just as bad as a narcotic. It's an addiction. It just ruins your soul. And so, it's very hard. It's hard as fuck not to go towards our vices. I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy. Fuck no. Every day is a fight. Every day is a fight, is it not? If your vice is sugar, motherfucker, staying away from sugar is fucking hard. I'm never going to say it's easy. Right? So, you're such a good boy. I have a new strategy now. I'm gonna try. Fuck you, Alex. God damn, you see, I just checked myself. I just checked myself so hard. Right? I just checked myself so hard. Tony, I was about to say I'm gonna try, and I just checked myself. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Nuh-uh. Don't you even say that word, bro. I just checked myself. That's what we have to do. You gotta check yourself. That shit. Yeah, you wish, brother. Caracita, here's the truth. Caracita, I don't listen to podcasts. I listen to one or two people, that's it. I just don't listen to other people. I don't. There's one or two people I listen to. I'm staying on this path. And that believed in that. Yeah, 100%. That's what what's his face did. That's what what's his face did. Johnny Chang, bro. Johnny Chang did the same thing. I learn every single day. You hear me? I learn from two different people. That's it. Man, that's why I gotta be careful of relations. If I end up in a heartbroken, it's very hard to relapse. Yeah, but if you fear being heartbroken, you're always gonna think about, you're gonna get heartbroken, bro. Right? You're gonna get heartbroken. I get it, bro. Being heartbroken is probably one of my biggest fears too as well. I've been heartbroken fucking many times. Right? That's why I turned to lust versus love. Bars. Bars. Cool. Johnny Chang's a great teacher. Bro, I hired Johnny Chang. I don't know which way. I hired Johnny Chang. I paid him $200 for an hour conversation. I was like, bro, I want a private one-on-one with you. I looked at his community. It's $20 a month for a private community. But I said, fuck that shit, bro. I want to go straight to the horse's mouth. And I got an hour conversation with him. I don't give a fuck. $200, that's nothing. Give me this info. Yeah, I need to accept how it feels. Yeah, 100%, bro. We don't want it, you know, but just what that, yeah, it was awesome. I forgot when it was, man. I don't have the specific date. Yeah, I don't have a specific date. No, I don't fucking know. I have to look it back up. Are you doing another lecture today? Fuck yeah, I am, bro. Lectures every single day, bro. Lectures every single day. I guess you call it a lecture. Maybe just knowledge, not lecture. I don't like lectures. Even, so I experiment sometimes. Like, I'm like, you know what? Should I have steak and eggs this morning versus eggs and cream of rice? I'm like, let's see what's up. I'm out of coffee, though. I gotta go get some coffee. Bro, I tried Death Wish. That shit fucked me up. It's not because it was too strong. I just didn't like it. Hello, Dalba. No, bro. Have you tried Cafe Bustelo, bro? You want caffeine, bro? Cafe Bustelo. I was eating steak and eggs. All right, listen. So, man. YouTube is so funny. Love Cafe Bustelo. Strong shit, yeah. Bro, if you think Death Wish is strong, bro, why don't you try Cafe Bustelo? All right, so we're gonna TX Mom. I'm gonna go and use the restroom. I fucking top bottom. Yeah, Cafe Bustelo. Fuck you up in a good way, because that's what I'm drinking right now. So BRB, you can watch this little boy. Leon, entertain him for me. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's learn. All right, I might have to turn you guys around. All right, if you really want to learn more about this lecture, I'm going to have to turn you guys around. All right. You finished? Duh. Did you wash your hands? No. Leave me alone. How do we overcome addiction? That's actually a great way. That's actually, can we please make dogs wear pants? Don't look at his nuts then. How dare you, you pedophile. Let's fucking use this. Okay. So we're gonna cover addiction, bad habits, right? Bad habits, addictions. Okay? So if we have okay, so let's list them out. All right, bad habits means you're fucking done. Okay. First, let's name. Just give me a bad habit, something that you want to get over, something that you want to work on, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna flip you around, and I'll just check up on you, so you can actually read the whiteboard. Right? All right, cool. Okay, beautiful. First one, right? Green stuff. All right, beautiful. So number one, we have alcohol, right? 2, sugar. 3, weed. What else? Alcohol for sure, yeah. What else? We have alcohol, we have sugar, we have weed. What else? Food. All right. Let's see. Drugs, alcohol, bad food, smoking. Right. Binge eating. Right. Fast food. Right. So binge. Take sugar and sodas and still have mineral alcohol. Can we take on? No, fuck that. What else do we got? Corn, 100%. Scrolling. Okay, what else? Bad habits, addictions. I love this. This is really good. What about spelling sugar right? You know what, bro? I'm the worst at spelling sugar. I mean, I'm really bad at spelling. I'm not the best at spelling. Thank you. Never said I was a good speller. Yes. I meant takeout. What do you mean takeout? Can we take out sugar and soda and still have minimal alcohol? No. All right, well, I'll explain that. I ain't perfect. Toxic behaviors, maybe too. What's toxic behaviors, right? What's toxic behaviors? Be more specific. Everything needs to be specific. Everything needs to be more specific, right? Toxic behaviors. What's another one? What's another one? Bad habits. I'll fucking put another one right here, right? Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk. Social media is not a... We'll talk about social media, right? Stressful relationships. Yeah. Toxic behavior maybe too. Right? Anything else? What's another bad habit that you have? Right? Okay? So, we have alcohol, we have sugar, we have weed, we have binge eating, fast food, scrolling, kitty cat. Kitty cat stands for hookups, sex, with not with the wrong people, right? Hi, Allie. Sleep. What else? Sleep. I would fucking oversleeping, right? Yeah, 100%. You're not fucking shit done. Strip club, Jesus, bro, that's crazy. Strip clubs. Procrastinating. Okay. Procrastinating. Okay. Unorganized. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Unorganized. Yeah, I can agree with that. Gambling, risky spending. Yeah, gambling for sure. Gambling for sure. Gambling for sure. Okay, cool. All right, this is enough. This is enough. That's enough slices. Okay, that's enough slices. That's enough slices. Special place. Where's addiction on the list so far for you? Right. So ultimately, let's look at this. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at most of these addictions. So, habits, bad habits, and addictions. Okay, something that to get very addicted on. These are things that are very easy to get addicted on. Obviously, we have alcohol, it's super easy. Sugar, super easy. Weed is definitely. Binge eating for sure. Fast food, scrolling. This definitely for sure. Oversleeping is not much of an addiction. It's just a bad habit. These are, I would say, this is fucking an addiction, right? Bad habits. Fast food. Is fast food an addiction? Like if you're eating fast food 5-6 days a week. All right, addiction. If you drink alcohol, motherfucker, if you just drink alcohol anywhere between 3 to 7 days a week, it's a fucking addiction. I don't care. It is an addiction. I don't care. Sugar. If you're constantly fucking eating sugar, you can't go without sugar. I don't want to say it's an addiction, right? An addiction is you're popping candy every single time, right? What's today's topic? Today's topic is bad habits and addictions. Let's talk about Breaking Bad. Haha, get it? Breaking Bad. Okay. Anyways. So now back to our all head jokes. But it's bad habits lead you to yeah. All right. So all right. Cool. So Breaking Bad, dude. I cracked myself up. That's a knee slapper. Breaking Bad habits addiction. Okay, Okay. So we must understand one thing. Any form of addiction, we must understand something. Any form of these is simply, you have to make a decision. Everything starts with a thought, right? But the thing is, after it's become a thought, all right, if you really want to break this, we have to dive deep into the psyche of this. Like, this is not just apples and pears, right? We're going deep into the psyche, so pay fucking attention, okay? Okay, the devil calls it hypnotic rhythm. All right, I hope that's how you spell rhythm. That's not how you spell rhythm. How do you spell rhythm again? Is it like this? Yes, it is. All right, it's called hypnotic rhythm. I need silence for this. Okay. Just making sure YouTube is all right. Okay. No. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, pay close attention. Go get him, loud. Best way I can put it is this way. Okay? Leon!
Chapter 6. Hypnotic Rhythm. What is this mysterious law through which you take permanent control of people's bodies, even before you take over their souls? The whole world will learn more about
Leon!
how it operates.
It will be hard to describe the law so you will understand it, but you may call it hypnotic rhythm. It is the same law through which people can be hypnotized.
I'll stop you there. All right. It's the same law that people can use to be hypnotized. This is deep shit. Okay? Hypnotic rhythm is one of the laws of the universe. The law of hypnotic rhythm. Simply put, when you had a thought, before you did any of these things, you had a thought, right? You had a thought. You had to think about doing it before you actually did it. The thing is, you repeated that same thought every single time. It became like Maslow's, Maslow is, I forgot who is it, who did the dogs, okay? This guy brought a bunch of dogs. He would ring a bell and he would give the dogs meat. Ring the bell, give the dogs meat. Ring the bell, give the dogs meat. Eventually, he would ring the bell and they would start to salivate before even getting the steak, okay? So he got them into something called the law of hypnotic rhythm. They got to immediately in something in their brain. So anytime, most of the time, these things right here is just simply a byproduct of pain, right? Pain. You want pleasure. Alcohol, some sort of pain. If you're fucking super happy, are you really gonna fucking drink? No. When you're working, you're in flow state. No, right? Sugar. Are you really happy you want to fucking eat sugar? I wouldn't say it's all by pain, okay? But binge eating, pain, right? Fast food, there's a level of pain. You're fucking hungry, right? Hunger comes with a level of fucking pain, okay? Scrolling, right? You're almost avoiding pain because you're like, okay, like you're procrastinating because you're in there. It's pleasure. Instead of getting up, going to the gym or something like that. That's something beneficial. Go. Right? Weed. Same thing with weed. You're not fucking, if weed makes you happy, if weed make things painful, go over there. If weed make things painful, then you wouldn't do it. Weed alleviates pain. Alcohol alleviates pain temporarily. Sugar alleviates pain temporarily. Okay? So we must understand, when you build a habit, your life, your day-to-day starts with the alarm going off. Your day starts with the alarm going off. Let's bring it back to the beginning of the day. And that's why I'm such a big component on early wake-up time. Because it's the first decision you get to make that day. If you have any of these bad habits, and you can't quit, the simple truth is that you have a very low baseline level of discipline. Your baseline level of discipline, right? Which is the ability to say no, the ability to say no. That's it. That's what discipline really is. No, I'm not gonna fucking drink. No, I'm not gonna have the cookie. No, I'm not gonna smoke. No, I'm not gonna binge eat. No, I'm not gonna stop at McDonald's. No, I'm not gonna keep scrolling. No, I'm not gonna lay with this girl that I have no intentions of being with. No, 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 no. That is what discipline simply is. It's the ability to say no to all these things that cause us massive pain, guilt, and regret, and shame. Right? And those bad habits. Yeah, you want to know why your life is where it is? Let's look at these bad habits. All of these ruin, right? For sure, fitness, right? All of these ruin for sure your fucking fitness. All of these at one point can also ruin your finances, right? Alcohol for sure, sugar, weed, binging, all these things are definitely not going to make you optimal to perform. Are there certain people that drink, eat sugar, are fat, and make money? Yes. But I've worked with some people who have done all this, and they would pay anything to get themselves out of shape, in better shape. 100%. Right? And that only leads, and a lot of these things lead to other bad habits. The corn, the negative self-talk, the picking the wrong partners. Okay? No one's perfect, but if you want the quality of your life to improve in any of these areas, fitness, finances, relationships, right? Relationships and spiritually, this is why we're trying to stop these addictions, right? It's not just about stopping the addictions. What is the point? What is the outcome, right? When I eat, I get sleepy. Of course you do. You're fucking satiated. Right? Okay? So before we go any further, let me check on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Before we go any further, this is what I should have covered first and foremost. Okay? This is the first thing I should have covered though. Okay? Before we can know the how and the what, before I can teach you the how and the what, we must first figure out the why. Why? Before anything. Because if we don't have a strong enough why, we're not going to fucking do it. Ultimately, all of these things help you deal with pain. As human beings, we're always trying to get away from pain. Because we've been taught that pain is not good. Our 2,000-year-old mind thinks enough pain leads to what? Enough pain leads to what? Tell me in the chat. Enough pain leads to what? What does your mind think? If you feel enough pain, what does that lead us to? No. I like to guess. There's no wrong answers here. Right? Destruction. No. Enough pain leads to death. Yes, death. Right? Enough pain equals death. Right? Enough pain is going to lead us to death. That's how your mind thinks. If I keep feeling this pain, I'm going to die. Even if it's just psychological. Think about a breakup. How tough is a breakup? And a breakup is all psychological. It's not physical. But some breakups are so deeply psychologically painful that you start to feel the change in your body. Right? So our brain is consistently trying to get away from pain. And that is why we start to go towards devices that alleviate the pain. Because when there's less pain, we feel safe. If we're safe, that means we're not getting close to dying. Okay? So, a lot of these things come from the fact of just pain. Pain is a fuel. Okay? I feel like I'm going to die if I don't numb that shit. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's normal. Because we haven't been taught more about it. No one teaches this stuff. So, if we understand that, now, so you up to this point in your life, this is how you solve certain things. Right? For me, right, I'll give you an example. For me, it's the hookups, the sex, to fill the hole of a lack of connection. I've dealt with a lot of lack of connection my entire life. The only connection I've ever been able to find is the connection with my friends and the connection with like working out. Working out, there's mind, body, soul connection. I can always feel working out will never cause me the pain that a heartbreak causes me. And so because I went through so much heartbreak as a younger kid, to me, that pain of a heartbreak was a pain I never wanted to feel. So instead of pursuing love, I pursued lust. Instead of pursuing love, I pursued corn, right? And so it was an addiction, because simply I'd rather face this than find connection, because connection is too painful. Connection too painful. So we will always try to find some way around the pain, one way or another. You don't feel too good about yourself, you're gonna go binge eat. You don't feel too good about yourself, you're gonna go drink. Stress, I'm gonna go eat some sugar. Stress, I'm gonna go smoke some weed. I have a lot going on, I need to chill. Scroll. I have time on my hands. I can work on a business, I can go work out. Fuck, that's really hard. Let me just scroll my phone. I just spent an hour scrolling. You see? We're avoiding pain. Always avoiding pain. So, and we're chasing a high. We're chasing a high. There. We're chasing a high. We're always chasing a high. YouTube, death. Yes, thank you. Good job, brother. Yeah. He sees another dog. Yeah, there you know. So, before we start to remove these bad habits, because something needs to be replaced with it, right? Something needs to replace these bad habits. The question here is, why do you want to remove the bad habits? I can give you a gazillion reasons to remove the fucking bad habit, and simply put, all of these habits are making everything in your life over here much more difficult. Everything is making it harder for you to be in shape, it's making it harder for you to have better finances, it's making it harder for you to have better relationship, and it's making it harder for you to get spiritually more closer to God. Like, that's when we have to come to the conclusion. So you have to ask yourself, what area of your life do you want to improve? Because every area of your life, fitness, finance, relationships, spiritually, if it's not where you want it to be, it's because it's being held back by one of these vices. By one of these vices, or multiple vices, is holding you back from what you actually want. Behind your greatest weakness is your biggest strength. Behind the weakness of alcohol, sugar, weed, binge eating, fast food, scrolling, and random hookups and lusting, it's your greatest strength. Because who are you without the alcohol? You're going to have to do something with that pain. That pain can be led through building a business, getting in better shape, getting closer to God. That sugar can be built, instead of sugar, it can be towards discipline, right? Getting in better shape, having more energy, having more confidence. Same thing with binge eating and fast food. These three right here that you're doing on a daily basis, it gives you comfort, it gives us comfort, but it steals our confidence, steals our self-esteem, steals our self-respect, lowers your self-esteem, takes away your energy. All these right here, because they give you a high. You're looking for a high. We're always looking for a high. And your money, for sure. We're always looking to get high. But not every single way to get high is it comes with a good return on investment of our time. None of these do. They're instant gratification. So before we move forward, the most important thing we have to understand is, why do you want to give up these things? Because it doesn't matter how we do it, doesn't matter what we do. What matters is, why are we even giving it up in the first place? Because what you're ultimately stepping into is, I'm going to give up something that I've used that's been my crutch for months, years, decades, and now I'm going to use something else for it to push me further. But before we get the benefits on that other side, we have to go through a period of unknown. We have to go through a period of pain. What is going to keep you on that path? Is it accountability? Is it structure? Right? Is it discipline? Self-control? Why are you going to? Here's the only difference. If we find a big enough why, this will be a lot easier. Prove it to you. If I told you couldn't drink alcohol for the next 90 days, gun to your mom, your brothers, your fiance, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your dogs, gun to their head. If you drink within those 90 days, they'll die. Wow. Every single day you wake up, there's a gun to their head. And if you even so much drink, sugar, weed, binge eat, go to a fast food place, shit, even scroll, right? How fast would you delete all your social media? Right? Just imagine it for a second. Someone you love so close to you. Their life is on a line based on your habits. That you even take a sip of alcohol. You even have anything with sugar in it. You even smoke something. What I'm taking to the extreme, but that is the power of a why. You figure this out. The how and the what comes next. Easy. I'll give you guys an example, right? People that work with me for one-on-one coaching, mindset, training, nutrition, one of the things that gets them to commit, because you have to commit. You have to commit. If you're not at a 10 on this journey of commitment, then forget about it. I'll put this scenario. I want you to imagine yourself. Hold on, let me check on YouTube. All right, fuck. How did you do it? He who have why can accomplish 100%. Don't drink, don't do anything, just do drugs. A purpose is the key. Find a build one. Yeah, don't do drugs. That's funny as fuck, right? Now I want you to imagine all of you guys, YouTube and fights. I don't like fucking. I'd rather not have you guys fucking turned around because I can't talk to you like this. I want you to imagine. Whether you're married or not married. If you're not married, perfect. Imagine the woman or man that you met, right? Shut up. Okay? You met this person. You guys fell in love. I wouldn't say fell in love. You guys met each other. You guys started going on different dates. Coffee dates, beach dates. You went to a little fair. You went to dinner. You went to a movie. You went to a pumpkin patch. You guys are celebrating Christmas. For a second, just imagine this person. I don't care if you're married, if you're single, whatever. Just imagine this person. 20 years in marriage, don't believe in marriage. 20 years in no marriage, I don't believe in marriage. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not here to judge. Okay? Anyways, back to my story. Imagine this person. Now you met this person. They're beautiful. They're amazing. Boy, girl, I don't fucking care. Right? Gay, lesbians, I don't fucking care. Now you found them, you love them. About 2 years into it, 3 years into it, whatever, they get down on one knee and they propose. It's like a beautiful fucking day. It was either in Italy, Greece, at the beach, at Buc-ee's. It was at fucking, I don't know, the fucking Eiffel Tower or whatever it might be. It was somewhere, right? Imagine yourself, they get on one knee, do you want to marry me? Or whatever, you marry them, whatever it might be. Just imagine, right? Bussies, right? They marry, oh my God, thanks so much, ring, cool, right? They get the ring, put the ring on you, then you're all like this. If you're the girl, you're like this, right? You're like this for fucking 5 fucking days straight, 7 days straight. If you're the guy, you're like, yeah, just got engaged to my girl, cool, voila. Anyways, so now you're all happy you do, right? She's planning the fucking whole wedding. My guys, you're doing whatever the fuck, you're getting ready for your people, right? Now, they planned the wedding. Cool. A year from now, you invited all your people that you like. Maybe you invited some people you didn't really like. You're like, I don't really like them, but fuck it. Come anyways. Cool. Now the whole venue's ready. You got your boys. You got your boys. The girls got the girls. They're in the rooms. They're getting ready. They're calling each other. Whatever. I just went to a wedding. Went to my second wedding this year, so I'm kind of ready. So now the venue's beautiful. My God, everyone's looking gorgeous. Your friends are there. Your best friends are there. Everyone's there. Everyone's congratulating. Oh, congratulating. Beautiful. Stay with me. Now, everything's good. If you're the guy, all right, you're waiting for your woman. You're waiting there, jacked, shredded, because you were working with me one-on-one coaching, and I just got you fucking completely jacked for your wedding, and now your suit fits you a lot better. Throw that in there. Commercial. Anyways, sitting there all jacked up, right? Maybe I'm even invited to the wedding because I got you in such great shape. You're like, that's my boy right there. That's my coach. I'm like, dog, do I have a date? I don't know if I have a date. Maybe do I have a plus one? I don't know. Mystery girl. Anyways, so I'm there, right? And for the girls, right? For the girls, shit, maybe I got you ready for your fucking wedding. So I got you waiting. I'm in the crowd. It's like, thanks, Alex. Mystery girl, who knows? Anyways, so I'm there. I'm going to do the guys first. Right, you're standing there, you're chilling, and you see your fucking woman. She's beautiful, she's smiling, the look in her eyes, she's getting walked by her father. She's down this beautiful dress. You're almost tearing up. You're like, don't tear up. Right? But you can't help it because she just looks so beautiful and amazing. And like, this is the woman that you spent the last 3-4 years with. You've had good times, bad times, but you've stuck through. You stuck through like a good fucking couple, and you've gotten just closer because of it, not further apart. Right? She's walking down the aisle and she finally meets you there, right? You're looking at each other. Now, for the girls, right? For girls, you are walking down the aisle. You see your man. He's there, all jacked because he worked with Alex Duenas in his coaching, right? And you see him there, all jacked, and he's very good. He looks great with his fucking tux. You're walking next to whoever it might be, right? You're walking down the aisle. Beautiful dress. You love your dress. You got your makeup done. You're feeling so good. This is one of the most beautiful days of your life. You're walking, and then you're handed off. You two are both looking at each other, right? You start to say the vows. Everything's going great. Before you say I do, before you each say I do, you look at each other and you ask each other, hey, love, hey, babe. On a scale from 1 to 10, how committed are you to this marriage? You ask each other. The guys, my guys, you ask your soon-to-be wife. The ladies, you ask your soon-to-be husband. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? And they say, I'm at an 8. They look you in the eye and they tell you, I'm at an 8. What do you think? What do you think in that moment? I'm walking out and going to the bar. Wedding's over. Okay. What would you do? In that moment, the person you were going to marry tells you, I'm at an 8. So, what am I getting here? Right? What am I getting at over here? What am I getting at over here? Is that simply like this. If you go into this endeavor, right? I'm walking to Alex. I'd be like, yo, listen, we're going to get this workout in. This is more fuel for your transformation. What I'm trying to say here is that any time that we're really trying to make a transformation, if we're really trying to make a transformation, right? Anything less than a 10, anything less than a 10 commitment, from a 1 to 10 commitment, anything less than a 10, if you're at an 8, when things get tough, that 8 soonly turns into a 6. Then the cracks start to show. The motivation's gone, right? Then that 6 turns into a 4. Before you know it, it turns into a 0 and everything falls to the floor. Everything crumbles. Right? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, before we move further, right? Before we move forward, how committed right? How committed are you to actually wanting to quit these bad habits, these addictions? Before we figure out the how and the what, be honest. If you're at an 8, that's fine. If you're at an 8 and a commitment and ready to drop this, then you're just not ready to commit to this person. You're not ready to commit to this person. What person? The best version of yourself. The one that's out of 10. Her or he. Him or her. You're not ready to commit to them. That version of you, that's at a 10. That's a 10. You can't be at an 8. Because during the process, it's going to get hard. It's going to get hard. Massively. So I say all this because I can sit here, break down a great plan for you, break down everything, the discipline, the consistency, the structure, but it doesn't mean shit. Just like if you said I do to each other at the wedding, but you're both at an 8 or a 7, it's not going to last long. You're not going to make it through the tough times. So before we move further with anything that we're doing with our lives, I'll answer your question in 1 second, brother. Before we move further and stopping any of these bad habits or addictions, we must first understand, why do we even want to? Why? Because it's going to take a lot. And there's nothing wrong with that. We've been told that if it's hard, it's too much, that it's a bad thing. But all the great things in life are hard and too much sometimes. That's what makes it worthy. Because this is also coming at a price. This is also coming at a price. This is also stealing time from your life. You feel a lot of the pain that you feel is self-imposed karmic debt. A lot of the pain that you feel is self-imposed karmic debt because of the habits you carry on a daily basis. Your problems aren't people. Your problems aren't the bills, the economy. That's not your problem. The issue here is that when you start to feel pain, you look for a solution in the wrong places. And I get it. I get it. We all do. But if you're here, it's because you're here to learn how to maneuver through life without these vices. And it's not just training nutrition. It's simply about giving a fuck about yourself. It's about respecting yourself. Because this is just an immense amount of disrespect. There's no love behind this. This isn't love. Alcohol isn't love. Sugar isn't love. Weed isn't love. Binge eating until you're full, right? Fast food isn't love. Scrolling, spending the only time that you have scrolling and watching unnecessary things, not watching Alex though. Alex is definitely not bad, right? Being with random people that you're not even intending to be with. I've been there, right? The corn, right? So, as we move on, right? As we move on, now we have a better understanding, right? I hear like that, right? So, now that we kind of have a better mindset, right? A better way of looking at things, right? A better way of looking at things, right? We can start to develop better habits, right? Better habits. Okay? Okay, I gotta fucking answer this motherfucker. Okay. Let me answer this guy real quick. Bro, listen here, how much do you earn per month? I don't know, anywhere between fucking like 8 to 10, sometimes 5 to 6 grand a month, 5 to 10 grand a month. But listen, advice, I live alone. Yes, I live alone. Me and my dog. Okay? Now, do we understand so far? Do we understand so far? Do you have any questions? All right, so now practical advice, right? Practicality, right? Practicality, right? How to get out of here? Okay, so yeah, how do I fully commit with all temptation out there? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's where strength is built. Temptation is always gonna be here. It's never gonna leave. Is there anything in that mug? Get the fuck out of here. That's actually a funny ass question. Yeah, there is. Look. Yeah, suck me off. I'm sipping on it. Okay, now, cool. Alex, how do we fucking stop? All right. Okay. All right, so how do we start? By raising our baseline level of discipline. Discipline is not jail. Freedom. Discipline is freedom. You know what's jail? Fucking not being able to do this. Like, motherfucker, I'll take my shirt off. I'll take my pants off right now. I don't care. Like, it's a level of confidence I have. Like, most of you guys cannot even take photos of yourself. Like, that's prison. Like, strip down and take photos. Right? You ain't gonna fucking like it. Right? So this is not freedom. Freedom is the ability to be happy with who you are. This steals your ability to be happy with who you are. It gives you temporary relief, right? It gives you temporary relief, but it delays the pain. I tell you, you're gonna be calling my ass. What we charge, man? Yeah, bro, $850 a month, $2,500 for 3 months, $5,000 for 6 months, and $10,000 for the year. I've solidified my pricing. Spend a year with me, forget about it. You'll be a fucking beast. All right. So, first things first, how do we raise our baseline level of discipline? And I do this with all my clients. The first step, right, is simply waking up early. Why, Alex? Because waking up early is by far one of the hardest things for every single human being to do. We all have to wake up. Thank God it gives us another day to wake up, first and foremost. But we all have to wake up. And when you choose to wake up earlier than you have to, it's massive gratitude. Massive gratitude. You ask me how I sleep 5 hours a day, right? Yeah, I drink coffee like a motherfucker, but I like coffee. Fuck you, Diane. All right? I love you, Diane. All right? But still, I'm not like, oh, I didn't want to go sleep more. No. Okay? Because when you wake up earlier, it's gratitude. And gratitude is the key to infinite intelligence. The devil says it himself. I had to find it. But gratitude is the key to infinite intelligence. It's gratitude. It's like, fuck me. Like, you never regret waking up early. You always regret snoozing and sleeping in and sleeping past your alarm. You always regret it. Okay? So you are going to start your day off with either a win or a loss. That's it. Your first conscious choice of the day. Your first choice of the day is either I'm going to win and run my day, or I'm going to lose and let the day run me. I'm by no means perfect. There's days where I'm working about 3:10, 3:05, 3:30. I'm like, fuck. And every single fucking time I fucking do that, I feel a level of guilt. Massive guilt. And it's not the same. It's not the same when your alarm goes off and you wake up. You turn it off, you wake up. And it's tough, right? It's tough, but you're practicing discipline. You're practicing massive discipline. You're choosing to leave your comfortable bed. You're choosing to leave your dog. You're choosing to leave your woman. You're choosing to leave your man, right? You're choosing to leave this in pursuit of a higher purpose. Gratitude, right? Gratitude. That's the first thing, right? You know, Miley, Miley Cyrus, right? Miley, right? She sent me a photo of this book that she has now, which is Jesus Calling. And it reminded me why I kept reading this book, Jesus Calling. If you want to get closer to God, buy this book called Jesus Calling. So Jesus, this guy right here, Calling, by Sarah Young on Amazon. She reminded me, she sent me a page, and it reminded me what God really is. If I were to explain God to somebody, what really God is hope. Hope. I would say that. If I could break down what God really is, God is hope. Because if we wake up in the morning, we grab our cup of coffee. We sit down and we decide to read some positive words, some positivity, scripture, daily devotional. We fill our cup not with just caffeine, but we fill our cup with hope. That's a cup. Don't judge my drawing. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good drawing. Fuck off. Okay? We fill our cup with hope. Not just caffeine, but with hope. Caffeine gives us hope too, that we're going to have the energy to do what we need to do. You know, I can attest to that. Okay? Shout out to my caffeine, right? Are you addicted? Fuck yeah, I am. Leave me alone. Okay? Now, we understand? Because we need hope. Right? We need hope. Without hope, all is lost. Okay? So reading. Right? If you're not getting smarter, you're getting dumber. Do you want to be dumb? Is it early wake up late? Fucking 7 a.m., motherfucker. 7 a.m. I already have like 5 wins, bro. 7 a.m. is too late. 7 a.m. is too late, bro. You're either going to wake up at 3, 4, or 5. Pick one of those. Oh, that's kind of like really tough, Alex. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., that's a lot. All right, then live a fucking average fucking mediocre life. I drink like, what, 3 cups a day? That's nothing. Right? It's like 3 cups a day. People act like I drink 6. Well, I did drink 6 the other day, right? You know how much I drank yesterday? I drank like 3. What time do you sleep? You wake up? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I went to sleep yesterday at what, 9:45, 10? 10. I usually am in bed by 10 a.m. Right? 10 a.m. But I don't care. I don't care. Because what we're looking for is energy, right? We're looking for energy. Well, we know what drains your energy? You know what? You're looking for energy. You think sleep is going to give you the most energy? Right? Sleep is not going to give you the most energy. Getting rid of the alcohol is going to give you a lot more energy. Getting rid of the sugar is going to give you more energy. Stopping the binge eating, stopping the smoking of the marijuana. Right? You think more sleep is going to give you energy? Motherfucker, you get 7, 8 hours of sleep and you still wake up tired. It's not the sleep. It's these. Energy leaks. We call these energy leaks. All of these are energy leaks. You're giving away your energy. You're giving away your energy to the alcohol. You're giving away the energy to the sugar, to the weed, to the binging, to the fast food. This is all gas that you're putting into your fucking body. 10 hours and still have no energy, of course. So the answer, so you tell me, Alex, how are you not tired? How are you not tired? I don't put this shit in my body. Why do we make sure that we eat a certain way? So we can optimize our body for performance. We optimize our body for performance. The better quality of sleep, you get quality sleep, not quantity. I sleep 5 peaceful hours. 5 peaceful hours. I don't fucking wake up. How many times do you wake up during the night? How often do you toss and turn? How long does it take you to fall asleep? Motherfucker, I knock out in fucking 5 minutes. If that, I don't even remember. Put my little music, done. Because fatigue is the best pillow. No naps here and there. Yesterday I fucking ran on 4 hours. I'm trying to limit my naps now. Why? Because it makes you tougher. He's trying to get into develop his own fault. Yeah, you guys aren't doing better than me in life, so you can comment on my life when you're doing better. Okay? So, number 3. What do you think number 3 is going to be? Right? No. What do you think 3 is going to be? What do you think? What do you think is what do you think else is going to raise your baseline double discipline? What else? Faith? No. That's number 2. That's number 2. What do you think? What else is going to raise your baseline level of discipline? What else do you think will help you say no to things? What else? No. Get out of here, Liv. Anybody can fucking sleep. Everybody has to sleep. Right? Come on. Accountability, no. No. Consistency, no. 4. No. No. What else is going to raise your baseline level of discipline? Come on, fam. Come on. Willpower, no. Money, no. Ambition, no. Journaling, no, that's not bad. No, that's actually, journaling's not bad though. Think about it. Come on, mindset, no. What else makes you mentally and physically stronger? Thank you. God damn. God damn. Working out. God damn it. Working out. Working out. Thank you, Ayo. Thank you, AY. Thank you, anybody. God damn it, guys. Reading, Bible, fucking consistency, working out. Every time you work out, you're raising your baseline level of discipline. The ability to say no. What are you saying no to when you work out? What are you saying no to when you work out? Procrastinating. Procrastinating. Because you're telling yourself to go do a difficult thing. You're telling yourself to go do a difficult thing. You're telling yourself, go put yourself through pain. Just like when you work, just when you wake up early, wake up early. Don't stay comfortable. When we do these, right? When we do these, we're raising our baseline level of discipline. The truth of the matter is, when you don't do any of these, you're living a very weak existence. You're choosing comfort, waking up at 7, eating, not even reading, just scrolling on your phone. Not working out, skipping the workouts, grabbing something just quick to eat or not eating at all. I'm fasting. No, you fucking ain't. And then you wonder when all these temptation comes, it's so hard to say no to. Yeah, because you've been saying yes to comfort since the minute you woke up. You've been saying yes to comfort. Yes, 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 yes. You have built no strength. You've built no strength because you've chosen the weaker path. And it starts with your wake up time. This is how we defeat any addiction. It's first we have to strengthen our mental capacity to pick the hard versus the easy. Because addictions are our solution to our pain when things get difficult. But things only get difficult because you're weak. You've lived a weak existence. There's no strength being built because there's no restraint from the path that's comfortable. And that's where all your pain's coming from. We cannot avoid pain in life. Too many people in life are going through pain. That for us to avoid pain causes us more pain. You're going to have to face pain, whether in the beginning or after. Whether delayed gratification or instant gratification. Instant gratification leads to delayed pain. You have to become friends with pain. If not, it becomes your enemy. What up, my brother? At 13%, cool. I'll just go right after one run. Yeah, of course you do. Absolutely. Any questions? Any questions? That's pretty much today's lesson. That's today's lesson. Right, down, this, like, then. Cool. Time for school? Yeah, I think Allie will be there. Yeah, I think Allie will be there. I have to work on that. I have to put some time into that. I didn't put time into that yesterday because I had a fucking crowd over here. Lesson learned. Yeah, raise your baseline level of discipline. Right? Discipline's the ability to say no. Commitment. Why? Why? Gun to your fucking family's head. Why? Figure out the why. Why? 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 And to have a really good why, figure out a good vision. Figure out a really good vision. What your life looks like when you stop doing all this and you become who you want to be. What's exciting is the ability to imagine what you want now. You don't have to wait to get to where you want to go to feel the way you want to feel. If you close your eyes right now and you see yourself with the body, you look in the mirror, whether you're chiseled, whether you're toned, whatever it might be, you do a 360, you're like, damn, I look good from behind, or damn, my shirt off, my chest is good, my core is good, I feel good. You can experience all those feelings now by using your imagination. I do squats and lifts. The next day I get off of bed like walking. Yeah. What in the Justin Bieber baby? I just took a load in there and turned into the man is going on here. Full of Green, what's up, Full of Green? I hope you have a better day than the way you talk. I'm actually toning out some but I have to go. I have ways to go. Yeah, I mean, if you do the right thing, you'll get to where you want to go. That's it. It's not. I don't want to say it's rocket science, but it's not a guessing game. If you follow the correct macros, you will lose body fat and build muscle, right? You just need to know that it's no different than if you have someone's address, you put it in the GPS, you might deal with some traffic, but if you follow the GPS, you follow the direction, you're going to end up at the destination. Mom verse. A lot of people love Justin Bieber. I feel like every person that compares me to Justin Bieber must love Justin Bieber. YouTube's interesting, but you live and you learn and you love him. You love him one way or another. Bueno, muchachos. Leon's out there. Not down. Ain't it true? He's not following GPS, you think? Yeah, 100%, yeah. You're like, I know where I'm going, bitch, you never even been there. Hey, bro, getting bad looking good, keep training hard. I've been there, man. Nice, brother. Good, brother, yeah. I've been doing this for a very long time now. I enjoy it. I enjoy teaching people how to do it, too. I enjoy teaching people how to do it more than I do it now. Because it's life-changing, man. Teaching people how to do this is super life-changing. I've been doing this for such a long time that... No, I'd have to take off my pants, brother. Any questions for me, my friends and families? No. Yeah, I gotta get on school. I don't know if Allie's gonna get on there. It's not What books do you recommend reading besides Bible? They're not that big, right? Not giving you shit, but none of us like to do like so. There's no, bro. Trust me. Where's my other phone? What other books do I recommend? Honestly, Jesus Calling is good, but what are you looking to do? You feel me? What are you looking to do? That's what it's gonna come down to. Where are my fucking phones? This is the feedback back. Yeah. Yeah. Better my communication. Explain. Better my communication. What do you mean? Like, do you want to speak better? You want to speak better? And if you can see me now, I'll probably let you down. Yeah. No. Looks like I'm on my knees again. That's when I used to calls again. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Yeah, speak better. I mean, you speak better by practicing. Bro, I have a lisp. Like, if you want to speak better, you practice speaking. You feel me? I never read a book on speaking. Like I read books on tonality, but that's for sales, right? If you want to speak better, have something good to speak about, and practice, bro. Practice. I never really looked at anybody who's like, yo, how do I speak better? How do I speak better, right? I can learn how to say certain words in different orders, but if you wanted to really like learn how to speak, bro, get on camera. Get on camera and fucking practice, bro. Fucking practice. I used to say bro every fucking every second thing. I have a bad list too. Yours isn't bad. A lot of guys give me shit in the gym. I mean, I don't know. Why do guys give you shit in the gym, bro? No one's ever given me shit in the gym. I will never understand people who get shit given to at the gym. Right? And with anything, you just gotta practice. Do research, obviously, and you'll get better. But part of fucking getting better is looking stupid. And most people don't want to look stupid. Right? That's the thing. It's the judgment of other people. Mutinize. Well, I'm doing good, brother. How are you? I might get some Zens. I miss them. Oh, fuck. You got me begging, baby. I just haven't been promoting it as much. I haven't. Why? I've never been in the Bible more than after India. Yeah, it's different. I'm telling you, because it gives you directions. It gives you directions. When you try to read the Bible off the rip, you're like, "Fuck me! Where do I even start?" Right? The Jesus Calling gives you directions. Again, it's like stacking small wins. You read one little passage. It gives you hope. You look at the bottom. You have the little Bible verses, and you do that for a while. And I think people try to get close to God in like one day. I think people just literally try to get close to God in like one day. What's up, brother? How bad did those shoulders tattoo hurt? I mean, they hurt like they hurt. This one hurt like a motherfucker. Fuck me, Enrique, bro. Fuck, dude. He fucked me up, dude. Enrique just has a heavy hand. This girl Liz did this one. Liz did all these. Liz did this, Liz did that, Liz did this, Liz did that. I gotta go visit her. I gotta give her a call. You hear me, bro? I hear you, brother. Yeah, I heard you. I answered you, bro. I don't think you heard me. She did a great job. Yeah, she did really good. I gotta get all this finished out. I was looking at tattoos here for my forum. All right. Yes. I mean, I could go to school. Allie, you gonna jump on school? Technically, you don't have to, Allie. Yeah, this guy shit. What are you doing? I'm talking to Asher when keeps calling me because she loves my hug so much. Okay. Yo, fucking YouTube. YouTube, you crack me up. I'm finally chilling. Yeah. Then I need to look at my text messages. No, and then it's Spanish content. Yeah, Spanish content. That's what I fucking need to do. Okay, listen, I love you guys. I'll be back a couple hours. Yes. Los quiero mucho. All right.